The way the establishment uses money to scare candidates off is really, I think, just basically by making people realize how much money it's going to cost, by directing support to certain candidates as opposed to others, and by putting the word out, if you will. This is the blessed candidate. This is the credible candidate. This is who we think can win. The party establishment is for real, and they have a network, and you're either in it, it's a club, and you're either in the club or you're not in the club. And they have lots of ways that they take care of their own. They reward business to consultants they like.
If you're a conservative and there happens to be a more moderate Republican, then the committee's really, and a lot of, the committees, the establishment doesn't want to talk to you. They would much rather have a moderate who they think is going to appeal to people and in a better way. They don't seem to get that, Ronald Reagan said it, we don't want a bunch of pastels, we want bold, vibrant colors. And the committee seemed to like those pastels.
So people have to come up with the resources to be able to run a credible campaign. And that, honestly, is the number one thing that people look at with any campaign or any candidate. Every quarter, how much money did that candidate raise? And that's how you separate who's a real candidate and who isn't.
Base Connect has a 100% commitment to the conservative movement. We're conservatives first, Republicans second, and we get involved with the entire movement as a whole and not just the clients that we work for. We get involved in other groups and other projects, and we really try to be a partner in the entire conservative movement, and most of these people have been our lifelong friends.
What really was the most encouraging for me with Base Connect was they were willing to take a lot of the risk themselves, and they believed in me when no one else was really even looking at me as a viable candidate. They were willing to take that risk with me, and because of that we made a very good partnership. And as you know, we did quite a large fundraising effort that was, first of all, their risk, but then as the momentum gained in the campaign, it became a very profitable thing for me as well.
They will not work for you if they don't believe in what your message is, and if you bring that conservative message to the fight and you want to carry it and you believe in it, Base Connect is a great way to get started, to build the donor base, to build the war chest that you would need to run a campaign.
The establishment definitely finds Base Connect a threat. And there's not only do they not necessarily like the candidates that we put up, But we also don't play the Washington power broker game. I mean, we are who we are. We charge what we charge. It's a fair price. There's no kickbacks. There's no markups. There's no, hey, I'll give you some points if you do X, Y, Z. We don't play that game. I find it actually pretty offensive. And that's why I think they find our philosophy very threatening. Our main goal is to get conservatives elected to Congress. I'm not going away. We're good at what we do. They know we're good at what we do. And if they don't like it, it's too bad.
We know why we do it. We do it because of what our mission is. Our mission is to try and make this country better, to move it in the right direction. And when you try and change things, people come after you. And, I think the biggest issue that this country has right now is the direction of its government and its elected officials who are not doing their jobs. And we're trying to help some folks who we think will do the right thing.